What's good, friends and family? Mac here with another video. Now, in this video, right, we're going to discuss viewer fatigue and these YouTube content creators pressing individuals to click their affiliate links, right? This is just another form of panhandling at its finest. Now, I want you to check this article out right here. Viewer fatigue with affiliate links, right, is at an all-time high. Audiences are increasingly frustrated by relentless use my link pitches, suspecting that creators prioritize kickbacks over honest recommendations. This over monetization has sparked a widespread demand for better transparency and authenticity, right? The backlash centers around a few key pain points for viewers: erosion of trust. Many followers feel manipulated as hidden affiliate links turn content into uncredited sales pitches rather than genuine reviews. Disruptive sales funnel content. Constant demands to click these links disrupt the viewer experience and make channels feel heavily commercialized. Now, speaking of affiliate links, right, and advertising, right, a lot of these companies, right, they have their own advertising sections and departments in their companies who they hire people who actually earn a salary. Now, how come Ave Mccree can be a part of that team? He's got talent when it comes to advertising. So does Bolo, and so does EASKI. They can easily find jobs with these companies, right? And work for these companies and earn a salary with these companies. They do not have to resort to these cheap promotional ads.
Get the new FL Key 2 or anything for your studio, make sure you guys go ahead and click my link in the video description and head over to zounds.com and get you some gear today. All right, so the FL Key 2
on social media, right? Trying to promote gear to get free stuff. They don't have to resort to that. They have the talent and the ability to actually work for these companies and earn a six-figure salary, right? Even when you look at Akai, right, when it comes to the MPC XL, they have producers, right, who promote the gear on their own website, yeah, or on their own YouTube channel in the form of advertisements, right? And they're not bashing any other gear. They're just out there showing how you can use the gear regarding your workflow and how that workflow helps them as a producer or artist. You don't see them bashing the TR-1000. You don't see them bashing anything. They are just promoting the features of that gear and how it works best for them and how it could work for you. But on the other hand, these YouTubers out here, they are just bashing the competition. Oh, you don't want that. That's mediocre gear. You don't want that. That sounds like trash. Do you understand where I'm coming from? That's not advertising. That's bashing. That's all that is. And that's what a lot of these people are doing. And they started that, not me. EASKI started the gear bashing years ago, right? He was bashing Bolo for promoting that mediocre and entry-level type gear. I mean, it all started with them. Put it like that. It all started. We all know it. We all know it all started with the creators themselves who influenced the followers to troll and share their opinions about it. That's how it works. It's all about being a follower and not a leader. But I say, you know what? I am going to go back to my values and use my values while I was in the military and be a leader. That's what I decided to do. Now, like I said before, for those who are unaware, my mom passed away from cancer, right? I literally had to quit my job as an accountant, right, to take care of my mother for 3 years until she passed away. I had to take care of my mother. I had to feed her and bathe her. And I watch her as she, the downward spiral caused by cancer. I've seen it with my own eyes, right? And it's not a good experience at all, right? But I was there because it's something called commitment that you learn in the military. You learn to be committed no matter what. And that's why I keep going. I don't care about what you say or call me. That doesn't stop me at all because of the word commitment. When you're committed to something that you know is right, you're going to keep going. And exposing the grifting and panhandling and misinformation and the pretendianism, that's part of my calling to a certain extent, because I can't stand it. I cannot stand grifters and I cannot stand pretendians because their values are not right. That's narcissistic and egotistical behavior and this sense of entitlement that someone owes you something just because. That's not right, and that's not my ideal right there. So that's why I press the issue, right? I press the issue and find ways that I can get to you and let you know that you can do better. That's all it is. You can do better, Ave Mccree, and EASKI can do better. No matter what your past was like, what you did in the past, we're talking about right now. Right now, both of you guys can do better. Now, like I stated before, there is nothing wrong with promoting gear, right? And there is nothing wrong with having people that you're close to buy that gear. But what is wrong is forcing individuals and negatively influencing individuals to buy your gear with scare tactics and stuff like that, right? What you need to do, and this is for Tom Hilby right here, Mr. Hilby. Mr. Hilby, you have products. I own one of your products. Why not just make an ad promoting the gear and posting it on social media, right? Where it's in the ad section, right? Just make an ad. That's all. You do not have to manipulate an audience, right? Just because they're in a group or on YouTube, you can just put an ad out there, right? And just give impressions on what the gear capabilities are, right? Just share what it can do, right? But don't go around here making comparisons to other gear. Just give us a synopsis on what it can do, for any producer. That's all you need to do, right? That's it. You do not have to force anyone or try to come up with some type of scheme for free advertising, right? To have the followers of EASKI's group advertise for you. No, if they're going to do that, you need to compensate them for advertising their gear, right? You need to compensate them for that. That's what that's called. Because I'm not advertising anything for free. I may show it, right? Show a piece of gear, right? And may give some information on that gear, but I'm not going to tell you that you need to buy it or whether you are not to buy it. I can say it works good for me, but there's no way, and I'm being very disingenuous if I say, don't buy that gear, buy this. You know what I'm saying? But if you need that gear for a particular reason, right, then I would suggest buy that gear and not that piece of gear, because that piece of gear is not going to solve the issue that this piece of gear can. Do you understand? That's the narrative that you need to use, right? Not pressuring and using scare tactics and stuff like that to your audience, right? To influence them to buy something. You don't want to do that, Mr. Hilby. And that's all I'm saying. And I'm not going to call you any names. I'm not going to disrespect you because that's not in my nature. You can do it. I don't care. But that's not in my nature to do that because I've been trained as a soldier, right? And from my own parents not to do that. So I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to go around calling names, but I will call out bad behavior. And I've done it not only to people in this space, but outside of this space as well, when they just don't do what they're supposed to do, or they do something that may infringe on someone else, right? I will do that, right? But this is all I have, right? I just wanted to address this Ave Mccree thing. And I'm going to be posting a video about the free drum kits, right? The free drum kits. I'm going to give you my email, right? Make my email available. All you have to do is request a drum kit. Shoot your email and say, I want a free drum kit. And I will send you a free drum kit Saturday or Sunday. Some will get it Saturday, some will get it Sunday, right? The reason why, right, it's going to be Saturday and Sunday because I have to assess the people who request the drum kits. So I will just email me, say I request a free drum kit, and I will send you a free drum kit, right? Sometimes I will send free drum kits. I should say kits, not just a kit, but kits. And that's all you have to do. Again, I say this weekend, everything will be available because I have to work. Unlike Ave Mccree and EASK, I work, I have a job. So I have to work. And I get off. When I get off, I'm kind of tired. So I don't really want to be fooling around with too much other than the couch and my remote control. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm looking forward to, right? So just email me, audiolithicmac@gmail.com, and I will assess all the emails and go through them one by one, and I will send you free drum kits. Saturday and Sunday, you will get them, right? Saturday and Sunday. So just bear with me. You'll get those free drum kits. And as far as the free mixing and mastering concerned, I'm going to get that set up Saturday and Sunday too. The same thing. Just hit me at audiolithicmac@gmail.com and just say, I request mastering. I request mastering, right? And then we'll engage in some dialogue. I'll tell you where you can go ahead and drop your files. I use Dropbox, but you can use anything you seem fit to drop me some files. And I will go ahead and get those files. I'll run it through some of my gear, and then you tell me how much you like it. You know what I'm saying? And like I said before, it's free. Free for you to have and do whatever you want to it, right? So that's all for now. I will create one more, maybe two more videos and release them tonight. But that's all I have to say right now. And I hope everyone has a blessed night, a blessed evening. And keep your head on the swivel when it comes to these grifters trying to steal money out of your pocket, right? It's all about you now. It's all about you. Protect you. That's all I, seek to help with. Giving you the information that you will protect you and be a leader, have values, and have a heart. That's all I'm saying. Audiolithic Mac, and I'll be back with another video.